Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Software Engineer K here, and today we're going to be looking at Cardano, ADA. So if you're new to the channel, I would really appreciate a like and subscribe. The point of this channel is to help give you guys the fundamental technological information and where to find it so that you guys can make more informed decisions. So just starting off, we're going to go straight into Cardano Foundation's GitHub. So GitHub is all open source, and this is one repository that I like to look at is their documentation, because this kind of gives you, I guess, like a kind of contents page of different things that they're working on, and just kind of like I guess documentation on how to get involved in the whole Cardano ecosystem. So you can see on the right here when documents were updated, and what I tend to like to look at for any credible project are the contributors. So we can have a look at some of the contributors here, what else they've been working on, and just whether, you know, the project is credible. So here's one of the developers, and we can see some of her contributions, which other repository she's contributed to. So for me, this is a very, very positive sign that this is a credible project, and it's a project that will do well, just because we can see that they have quite a few contributors here. And if we just have a look here, so we can see, you know, explore Cardano, go into the documentation there. So which one was it? That was just recently updated, so 14 minutes ago, understanding consensus. And here's just some documentation on how the consensus algorithm works with Cardano. So Ouroboros, you guys, if you're into Cardano, you should be aware of that as well. That's the consensus protocol, and you can kind of then see the different links to that as well. And it's just a really, really nice place to learn about Cardano. But that is not what we're going to be going through today. We're going to be looking at Cardano CIPs. So what is that? So if you go to the CIPs repository and just scroll down, so CIPs are Cardano improvement proposals. So this is essentially a place where you can find ideas that have been proposed, formalized ideas, so there's documentation for ways to improve Cardano in the future. And the way that these work is there's a flow diagram here. So essentially formalize the idea as a CIP, so those are right here. And then goes to the community, discuss, do they like the idea, is it a good idea? If so, then that idea then becomes code. So that code goes through a pull request. So that's the idea, the feature being merged into the main branch of Cardano, and then it gets peer reviewed, and then once that's all good, then they'll approve that merge into the branch of production. Then that idea essentially becomes a full feature of Cardano for everyone to enjoy. And some of these features here, you guys can click in and have a look at them, just read a bit about them, but some of them are actually really, really good. And there's one that I wanted to highlight, and that is a change to the staking pool for Cardano. Now there's two types. There's a public and a private staking pool. The private one is more difficult to set up. You obviously need some specialist DevOps and server management knowledge, and obviously maintaining the servers and hardware and everything as well for the node. And again, for that you do get a higher reward. The pool owner essentially gets 100% of the reward, so that doesn't really incentivize people to, you know, get involved in staking that pool. So most people, they tend to go with the public pools. For those of you who aren't aware of staking, so staking is essentially lock up your cryptocurrency for a designated period of time, and you get APR for it. Or API in this case. And you can see here with Cardano, so for 30 days, if you lock it up, you can just click stake now. So you have to give a minimum of 5,000 ADA. You get 5% interest at the end of that 30 days. So 5% of 5,000 is, what's that, like 250 Cardano? You get an extra 250 on top. And then for 60 days, you get 7.79%, and for 90 days, you get an additional 9.32%, so nearly 10%. So, you know, you get like an extra 500 Cardano just for locking up for 90 days, 3 months. So again, that's just basically how staking works. Now, if we go back to here, there was a change to the benefits or the reward system for staking. And not there. If we go to documentation here, so essentially currently pools pledging less than 1 million Cardano see very little reward benefit. This is not a strong incentive for pool operators. That's at current prices, that is approximately 150,000 USD. Now as the price of Cardano goes up, which is what we've been seeing, then it becomes harder to collectively accumulate 1 million Cardano in a pool. especially if there aren't that many people. And again, the rewards, the current way that you receive these rewards, they're distributed, is not really incentivizing people to, stake their Cardano. So they have proposed a change, and again, it's just a change to the formula for calculating the rewards distribution. But you guys can take a look into here. I won't go too much into the maths of it because that will probably bore you guys. But the idea is, if you're pledging less than 1 million ADA, you get a more proportional reward as opposed to pledging a lot more than 1 million ADA. And I would say that's actually a great feature because it rewards more people to get involved in Cardano staking. And it also kind of helps counterbalance this the price appreciation of Cardano and how much more difficult it is to kind of accumulate 1 million Cardano as the price of it increases over time. So here you can see, as you can see, this gives meaningful pledge benefit rewards to pools pledging less than 1 million ADA. Now, if this feature does get implemented, I see that being a positive feature for Cardano and definitely something that will help push the price up, assuming other factors, remain unchanged. But again, this is just a proposed feature. It's in draft, but feel free to have a look at some of the other CIPs as well. All of these, they're quite interesting to read, and again, these features will become reality as they gain community support. So I'm going to leave that there, guys. I'm going to include links to these in the description below, but like I said, please do like and subscribe to support the content. I'm here to give you guys pretty much unbiased technological and fundamental information so that you guys can use that for whatever it is. I'm not going to try and push a specific cryptocurrency and tell you to buy it. That's not what the point of these videos are. If that's what you're looking for, then this probably isn't the channel for you. But again, like I said, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.